I wish I could see all 69.
Good.
I'm gonna finish avocado up.
Are you there?
Yep. You've been a minute. I've only guessed it with you once back in the day.
Has it only been one time since we've guessed it?
Yeah. It was a long time ago, but I've been
hanging out all before though.
Yeah, I've always in the stream, yeah. But I was just making fun of this traveler mask. Hey, where you fucking
I know, what the fuck? Where did you Dude, I saw that on your profile picture. I didn't know it was a mask, bro. Show me that again.
My roommate made it. I don't know. It's like, you fucking nut milkers, where's my channel? What if your YouTube channel got deleted?
Wow.
You know, so funny? I couldn't stop laughing yesterday because I made this song. Have you heard the new song? It's your song, but Anna put the song up, and I'm like, Anna, put the gold. That's like gold. I don't know why Anna.
Where'd she find that?
Funny. That's like so good for you that your song is up, but then I cleaned it up and made it better.
Wait, did she find that from your channel or my channel?
I found it on her channel, and I was like, oh shit, I better download that and re-upload it because that shit's gold. Let me see if I can play it. It's called when Charles Marlowe. I put the guesting when you guys guested each other when she was actually on your stream too, and then he said he don't know how to touch me. That's the name of the song.
I think. Well, yeah. I mean, you could call it whatever you want to call it. I think I was calling it. I forgot what I was calling it. I think I was calling it "Friends with a Constipated Black Guy."
Yeah, that's the first song. That's the first song. The second song is the one I named. But yeah.
Which one is that? Which song is that?
There's two songs. It's a double.
Oh, there's two. In that long 16-minute video she posted?
Along. Sorry, I didn't want to FaceTime. Fuck. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's all just free speech, you know. But let's get to the second song.
She always goes and checks my moment. Like she told
so,
me
what do you think about the, what do you think about all the drama with the lawsuits? Do you have an opinion on it at all?
I'm fighting her. I've been telling her to stop showing me her pussy, and like every time I see her, I'm like, hey Anna, why don't you stop showing me your pussy? You're fucking always showing me your pussy. That's fucking gets annoying. Nobody wants to see that shit anymore. And every time I see her, that's all I tell her, and she gets all angry and shit, and like, I'm gonna add you to a lawsuit. And I'm like, whatever, freedom of speech, bitch. Like everything is, you know what I mean? And like, it's really important, you know, to fucking not let people do that. That's why we're America. You know what I mean? Because we can say anything we want.
I agree.
Did you still have in my head? Look, I got fucking nearly kidnapped by fucking paramedics. I got fucking
kidnapped by what?
And I was in a bathroom at a Baptist church where the farmers market happens at. And next thing I knew, I woke up on the ground with 6 paramedics all around me, like trying to wake me up 2 hours later. So I was asleep for 2 hours on the floor in the bathroom.
Wait. Somebody knocked you out?
I don't even know what happened. I have no idea. I might have just fainted. I didn't sleep all night. I hadn't slept the whole night. So I don't know. I didn't sleep, and I was just going to deliver the farmer's market and find a good place to lay down and sleep. So I was already planning to go to knock the fuck out because I was already tired. So I was just going to go lay in the grass somewhere, but I guess I ended up falling asleep in the bathroom in a stall or something on the ground.
Wow.
They woke me up, and then they were going to, like, not let me go. They're going to take me to the hospital in gurney and strap me down with a big strap and not, like, let me have any choice in the matter. And then they said, oh, we're going to inject you with a drug to make sure you're not on drugs. I don't know what that is. And they injected me with some shit. It made me feel all fucked up.
Wait, they weren't just taking a blood... They would be taking a blood sample if they were testing you.
They put the drug into me to tell if I was on drugs. That's what they said. I don't know what that even means. You know what I mean?
I don't know nothing about it.
I'm going to call my record. I got the record here on a piece of paper. I'm going to go to the public records and figure out what the hell they did to me.
Damn. Sarah said that would be a natural hygienist's worst nightmare. Is that true?
You got drugged up. I know you got infected with all kinds of drugs. I know. That's what happened to me. It's fucked up.
Who is this guy? This is JonasSunshine. He's been on YouNow quite some time, been on YouTube for a while. And
I've been doing raw vegan natural hygiene since 2008. But then I think I'm
doing raw vegan natural hygiene since 2008, y'all.
But I've been
Jonas hasn't had a cooked meal since 2008. Yo, how long has it been since you've eaten any cooked food?
I cheat. I'm not like someone who doesn't cheat, you know? Like, I want to test it. I want to be like, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And you kind of got to verify it to yourself by hurting yourself, you know? It's kind of like doing drugs. You doing that you know is incorrect. Like, we all have the choices in life. Like, life is like nonviolent communication. It comes down to choice. And we can make choices that connect with life, or we can choices that disconnect with life. So it's important that we make of each, you know, so we have a balance, you know, and like, I don't know, it's like that we know, it's awareness. Like, once you know, like, Doug Graham could say, oh yeah, it's never been treated me right, but,
Yeah.
you know, and Ted Carr, we don't even know, you know, Ted Carr, I mean, you see people like, you know, Gaithis in Hawaii all the time. He's a raw chef, like so he cooks food, you know? And then I have my friend, like, you know, we have Traveler here, our friend Traveler on You Now. He says to me on streams that he cooks meat for movie stars. So, you know what I mean? Then we have Vegan Flytrap. He cooks every day anything and everything, you know? So he has no choice in what he's doing, you know? So these people have jobs in the outside world where they're required to do non-vegan things in their life. Not just, like, not raw things. And if you're loving to live in Hawaii, like Gaithis and raw.
What do you think about frozen fruits?
Who?
Frozen fruits.
Yeah, if you freeze it when it's ripe, I mean, that's the best thing you can do. I freeze my dates. That's the only way.
I mean,
to
I've got these frozen pineapples in a bag, but like...
Oh, yeah. It's probably better than a pineapple you'd buy in the store unripe, because then you'd have to wait 4 weeks for the pineapple to get ripe in the store. The only thing that matters is that they cut it and they froze it when it was ripe. You know, it's all about ripeness. Ripeness is the key for everything, because everything goes through like a wave of like perfect total nutrition to like decaying and rotting back into soil and mold, or starting not, you know, too starchy to even digest.
Yeah, well, because that's what I've been, you know, because I've been trying to eat more fruit, you know, because, I don't know, I'm not eating enough fruit, but we've been buying frozen pineapples, and I'll just eat them, like, I'll leave them in a bowl, let them kind of, you know, warm up a little bit, but it's just as good, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with frozen fruit.
No, I don't think so. I mean, like, I guess there is cells that could pop and stuff, but it's not as optimal as perfectly ripe. But
right.
Like with food, I just get a food combining chart. I have like a gallery on my Facebook, and it's got all the different food combining charts. Like, here's sweets and subacids and acids and fat, and then sweet fruits, non-sweet fruits like cucumbers can go anywhere, and lettuce can go anywhere, and yeah. But I don't really do many green smoothies. Initially, when I first started, I did a lot of green smoothies. I feel like I have a video from Victoras Kovinskis, the guy who taught my mom back in the day with Ann Wigmore, and he's still alive, and he lives in Panama. And his name is Victoras Kovinskis, and he was big into fermenting nuts and stuff like that. Like, just like blending nuts in water, and that's it. Just put it in the fridge, and it just comes to life on its own. You don't have to do nothing. Just life. but like, I don't even do that now, but he would, he has a video where he's talking about greens and how, like, you know, Christina Fully Raw is like, I drink green juices and I get high. And she does get high on green juices, because that's like the opposite of acidity. Most people are taking acid-forming things, and their white blood cells are rising, and they're like, oh, leukocytes, protect. That's what life does. It protects itself. But when you're alkalinity, it's the opposite effect. It's almost like you're just like you're on a race. Like,
well, what about like a spinach and like, you know, like a spinach, pineapple, blueberry smoothie? Like, that's what Alina'd be doing. She'd be making like smoothies that have spinach in them, so they're like green, but they also have fruits in them. Yeah,
that's good. But I would probably go like lighter on the lettuce. Sometimes mix it up with like iceberg or even like regular romaine. You know, like, it's all about not always eating the same green, because all the greens, like I'm saying, they have alkaloids in them. So every green wants to ward away the insect from eating it all. You know, like no insect could sit at one plant and eat the whole leaf, because it would get high, basically. You know, those plant chemicals are there.
But I mean, well, like putting fruit in it, like, are you know what I mean? Like, is that
the fruit? Yeah, you can just eat the fruit straight up. But yeah, you could. Yeah, when you're putting it with fruit.
I mean, do you think it's better just to eat the green smoothies by themselves with no fruit? That's what I'm asking.
You need the lettuce leaf. Just chew it. The more you chew, and the more saliva in your mouth, it gets on the cells of what you're eating. That's what it's really at.
Yeah.
All about the saliva mixture with the thing, well chewed.
Polite news.
My mom always impressed on me. 30 chews, 20 chews. She'd always be like, that's her only thing that she'd ever like feel like always get on me about is chewing enough.
Yeah, I know. I don't chew enough either. Yo, speaking of Fully Raw Christina, I gotta tell you. Yo, check this out. Check this out. You just mentioned her. I have. This is the scandal of the month, Jonas. I have a photo of Fully Raw Christina from last night, before it was Photoshopped. And I'm telling you, whatever she's eating, she doesn't look the way she looks in the photos. She doesn't really look like that.
Professional team. Have you seen the videos I did of Fully Raw Christina before? I busted her out on the fact that her dad pays for a whole company to do what they do, and they're from Canada. And I've even called them And I said, well, I want to go big like Fully Raw and blah, 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 and this and that. They said, no, we only do with one person per genre. That's what they told me.
So her dad like kind of acts as like some kind of agent with her. Whatever
she's an agent company from Canada or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's probably doctoring her photos like all the time then.
Oh, so there's a whole team of people who like professionally work on making her thing look so good for everything she does.
I mean, have you ever met her, or have you ever seen her in person?
Yeah, her. I've met Dan twice, and I met her once. But,
how long ago?
I've even met Marcus Rothpants. But yeah, Fully Raw Christina. Victor Skovinskis I met, and I met. I like his Ari Slatham is my favorite.
How long ago was it when you met her?
It was Arizona at the Fully Raw Fest a couple years, but she told me she doesn't eat any of the things she makes in her video. She just eats mono, so she eats just like I eat. I have a big pile of oranges here, and I'm just eating the oranges. When I'm hungry, I eat as many oranges as I like until I'm totally stuffed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what she would do, too.
I mean, what would explain, like, her weight gain, or just the fact that she's kind of, like, heavy set?
She's eating more than she's burning, That's what's going on. Anything the body is storing weight, it's holding on to fats and protecting you from toxins. It could even be stress. Her body making stress and the fats in her body coating those stresses to protect her from the toxicity of it. But it could be the green juices, like I was just saying. Like, I'm not doing that green level anymore because those greens have toxins in them, and the body is going to protect itself, and the body's best way to protect itself is away from the organs, like in the legs and the butt, the fat.
Yeah.
The arm areas, like anywhere it can that's easy to spread.
Remember when she was doing fasting a little bit?
I have a video about that.
Well, do you think the fasting is messing her up a little bit?
Maybe she needs to fast again. Maybe I would say even fasting is like the ultimate answer to life. But she's probably like.
Well, I mean, like with the metabolic damage. You think she might have fucked up?
I could have changed her when she didn't need to fast. You know what I mean? But she chose to fast.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people get pressured into maybe doing like I say. I'm not going to fast myself unless I actually have a reason to fast for. Like, I'm on a life-threatening, something's happened to me, and I need to take time. Like, I'll do intermittent fast. Like, I'll not eat until later in the day. Like, take the longer, 16-hour window of no food if I can, and I'm not even that good at it, so I'm not doing it well. I mean, so how am I going to do? My mom told me, you haven't even done a 21-day fast, and my mom did get reversal of problems, but she had a problem that she's had since she's 14, that she was, irritable bowel syndrome she's dealing with.
Yeah.
But
somebody said, Polite News says she could be binging at night on carbs and dairy. I don't think she's eating dairy.
Yeah, she could be eating complex. She could be mixing complex and simple carbs. She could be eating more fat than we know about. But the thing is, I like eating fats. Like, I just ate a whole freaking avocado, and I eat lots of avocados. Like Ted Carr made that video. I'd rather eat 5 avocados, a bowl of potatoes. But
yeah, I've been eating mad avocados too.
But like my friend Mario, he's this Navajo. He's an Indian. And he's makes this amazing dinner once a month, and I'll eat a little bit of stuff just to put a sampler. And I do Food Not Bombs where I make food for homeless people, so it's like you kind of taste the food you're gonna give people. So at least put it in your mouth, chew it, and spit it out if you're not gonna get an idea of. So I always get an idea of what some other delicious non-raw vegan food tastes like. But,
yeah. Well, I mean, do you think eating several avocados a day? Don't you think that's a lot of fat? Not really.
Fat is really healthy fat. I mean, I made Nick Ocato's video with him eating the chicken nuggets. Here it is, right here. Him eating the chicken nuggets with his bird, and him eating the avocados together at the end, and I mixed them together so it shows in the video. He makes a comparison in Chronometer. Here's what chickens have, and here's what avocado has. He shows how avocados got 300% of all these vitamins and minerals and all the and then chicken nuggets on the other side have 0% of anything and even less protein than avocados.
Oh, really?
Chicken nuggets in the video, yeah, and he explains it nutrition-wise. That's back when he was actually being smart and actually acting like he knew something. Now he's just being stupid and fanfare and Trisha Paytas. All he wants to do is appeal to people's sense of emotion, nothing else. It's not about logic anymore for him. Or he's broken the logic. His boyfriend Orlin came onto my Facebook and said that he feels better than ever now. I said, yeah, I probably feel better now too if I was making $13,000 a month. You know what I mean?
I haven't been following. Is Orlin not doing the vegan thing anymore either?
Orlin got off that in Africa. It seems when he went to Africa on his trip, he came back eating meat and he came back overweight. He wasn't that way when he left. you know. And then when he left, they were angry at me because I made some video. He said something about me not agreeing with them getting off of Raw or something, and then they said I was attacking the shit out of them and eating fish. So they lied about me and said I was eating fish when I wasn't. And then the same way that
when did that go down?
Said that I'm not on top of my
Nick
game.
Cotto said you were eating fish
or something. Yeah, that's what they said.
What did that happen in a You Now chat or
No,
was
it was
that
a
on
YouTube video on their channel against me?
on YouTube?
A long time ago.
Yeah, but how do you end up getting in the Happy Healthy Vegan has you blocked? Like, do you think maybe you just come off a little too strong sometimes in the chats and people think you're just trolling them?
I think the thing with Healthy Happy Vegan, they're feeling subconscious because they know that their fame is because they came and brought rice to the fruit festival and hid it. You know, they had hit a rice cooker. And that was where they got known for, is because they brought cooked food to the Raw Food Fest and disagreed with it from the inside. Right. And that's why they got so big. And so they don't want me to come around and challenge that, because that's my disagreement with me and Ryan are talking about cooked food and white blood cells. The same thing I want to talk to Vegan Gains about, but he won't. He blocks me out too because he doesn't want to. And the same Vegan, first day he blocked me because he doesn't want that either, because he's actually interviewed Doug Graham. Joe Vegan's got a video with Doug Graham, so he knows too. These people all know, just like Don Bennett, just like this guy David Klein in Hawaii called me up out of nowhere way early on back in the day. And was like trying to ask me all these questions and then blocked me. Why did that guy block me after asking me all those questions? You know, it's because they see me as competition or something, and I don't even want to be competition. I'm just cooperation. I'm like, dude, there's enough fruit trees in this world for everybody to go pick. I can only pick so much. I just picked what I could. You know, I'm good. You know, but there's infinite fruit. Like, this is a valley. Like, we're humans. We're from big valleys where just orchards and orchards and orchards of trees are, and there's more than enough work for every single person who wants to pick. You know, and then we move. You know, the season changes. My Native American Navajo friend, I was saying, he has these big feasts every month on the first Friday after the art walk. We have the longest art walk here in Phoenix that the country has. And, and we have this big feast, and he talks about, in Navajo, in Dene, he says this whole thing about the sun and the movement of people and the rains, winds, and all these things about the season and planting and all these things about important to surviving and living on food. And I have this video on my YouTube about how over 50% of the Native American were vegan. Like, they did veganism naturally, and they would move around and have these lush gardens. Like, every path they'd follow would be just awesomeness, you know? Compared to, like, what America's, we've laid out little squares now. We're like the American way. Everybody's got their little property rights. We're all in the middle of the square. But back then,
Natalie,
who knows?
Natalie says, he makes me miss doing Adderall. I think Jonas is just speedy from all the wrong food.
People always tell me, like, oh, you need Adderall, or like, Olga tried so hard to put me on drugs or send me drugs, and I'm like, I'm not taking your drugs.
Wait, Olga tried to send you drugs? What, did she try to hook you up with the kratom?
Who knows? I don't want that shit. You know, like, I've even, like, that's the whole reason that Traveler's so adamant about fucking why they're like, Marissa's all crazy, because I'm like, yeah, kratom's not plant toxins, it's sending alkaloids for the greens worse than fully raw Christina's greens that she's taking the toxins from. You know what I mean? So people are taking in toxins into their body unnecessarily at higher levels than they need to, and they have an answer. That's the medical approach. The medical approach is to add something to do something. Hygiene approach is to do nothing. So Christina's actually opposite, I think, of physing herself by overstimulating. That's the first stage of disease, is stimulation, induration. If you read the 7 stages, you'd be like, yeah, that's exactly what Christina's dealing with. And she could eventually build tumors and cancer if she doesn't stop.
Olga, did you really try to hook up Jonas? Did you really try to hook Jonas up?
But everybody, it's not just Olga, it's other people too. Like, even girlfriends I've had in the past are like, they're from drug past. So they'll be like, oh, I want you to take this, but I'm like, I'm not going to take that.
I've been taking sleeping pills.
I've had a lot of friends die from snorting. But
it's because I can't sleep. Like, I'm, and even with the sleeping pills, I barely sleep anyways. It's crazy.
You know what's better than sleeping pills is some of these, get some jujubes, man.
Is what?
Jujubes? Let me see. I'll just take my phone away.
Jujubes?
Yeah, these jujubes are like a Chinese date. They grow in China, but they grow everywhere. I just found them on the canal.
Look
Here they are right here.
Look. He's got dates in a little stash.
Take that dog with
jujubes.
Here they are. They're like this. They're not like, they look like a date. Hard to see. Whoa.
They help you sleep?
I'm trying to make this art. Just making my sleep better. I don't know. But just
they
like
help you. They make you sleep better. You think?
That's what people say. I feel like they give me better dreams and stuff. But they're like
Really?
they're like a dry fruit, but they come on a tree wet in their season. And
How
I found
much
them,
are
my
they?
mom was growing them, and I was like, oh, I know what those are. And then I freaking started picking all the jujube fruits off them, and then
How much
drying
are they?
them free off of a tree. No, I just dried them. You can go to the Asian store. They're generally £5 for like $5.
How much do they cost though? Are they expensive?
$5 a pound, maybe. It's not that bad. I got a bunch of grapes too. Grapes are the shit, man. Grapes are always. That's the thing about fruit is like grapes are the ones that are like available.
Yeah, I know. I got to start eating more grapes too. What's up, Andrew?
Like
Andrew, what are you doing right now?
I'm not a big fan of apples, though. I'd rather have grapes.
Wait, why don't you like apples? Apples are good.
I love apples, but I just berries and grapes and stuff. But mangoes, I mean, like it's mango season came back in the season. I'd rather eat these than anything. I feel like this is like the most human food there is in the world. This thing.
His VW bus is on the German market about 50. What are you talking about, Argrano? Wait, what is that?
Volkswagen bus in my front
Is
yard.
that a mango?
Yeah.
Well, you just
I
slice it
still
open
like-
with your thumbnail?
I just rip them with my thumbnail, and then they'll think.
And that shit looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. That shit does look good for right now.
They're so fucking delicious. Oh my god.
CBD helps tremendously with sleep issues.
It's always about eating the thing you want the most, you know?
Yeah.
This is definitely what I want the most.
Yeah. Damn. So it's mango season. It's a good time to buy mangoes right now?
Hell yeah, they're like $4 for $1 at one store I was at.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you one more thing. Do you go to like farmers markets and shit too, or do you usually just go to the store?
I sell at the farmer's market at the community exchange table.
Yeah.
So I take all these dates, I climb up the palm trees, and I get the dates down. I have boxes and boxes of dates, and I just weigh them out into like half-pound bags, and I sell them for $5 at the market.
Okay. You also ship dates, don't you?
I've only ever shipped dates to one person, to PB and Jams. Like last year, I shipped like maybe 30, 40 dates, you know? This year, so it's just been like, I've shipped her twice, a couple dates.
Okay.
But Ida Knox says she wants to get some too. A bunch of people say they want stuff. That's the weird thing this year. Everybody wants
What about
something,
Lonesome
but nobody
Lonesome?
follows
Did he get dates?
the payment of
I
the
thought
money.
he got some dates.
Nobody pays the money.
Well, because they're expensive as fuck, though.
Yeah, they're not that expensive. They're really nutritious. They're like super dense. There's nothing better than a date.
Yeah, but Michael Arnstein lost all of his teeth from those late night date binges.
I know, he needs to fucking blend them with water. People be fucking up, man. That's for sure. I don't eat them that way.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you go for now and get back to my chat. But thanks for coming on, and we'll do it again.
Okay, cool. Till next.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. So yeah, that's JonasSunshine. He's the. We're good.